Okay, what's going on? There is a mistake that black men make when we deal with being in our prime. We know that when we're in our prime, we still have a lot of things going for us. And our prime, to be real, the window in terms of our prime is very large, right? Especially dealing with black men. For whatever reason, we don't age that quickly. And when we do age, we age gracefully. You look at Michael Jordan, the dude looks more, dignified every time I see him. So, we're in our glory years, probably longer than most men, okay? But the mistake that we make is we assume that we can just take any chick and just throw them into our system and it's supposed to work, simply because there are a lot of women available to us. We have to understand that we already have set lifestyles, so we can already offer guarantees. In this life, there are a few guarantees, and most people take them, right? And we are pretty much saying this lifestyle is guaranteed, so that will automatically attract a lot of women simply because you're guaranteeing something, right? Especially if they're older in age, their whole life has been filled with, unfulfilled promises. So now you're offering some guarantee, and it's like, yo, I want to take it. But that does not mean they're necessarily quality. I had a homegirl tell me we had it easier because all we have to do is get a job and be successful, and we have women at our disposal. Well, that's not a good thing, in my opinion. Right? Quality, you have to understand, will always be in small supply. But the fact that there's large numbers doesn't automatically imply that they're quality. And we make the mistake by acting as if we can take some chick and she'll fit into, some universal program. We too have to tread lightly when we make our decisions. A part of it, the ego is there, right? You feel like I don't really need you for much other than to be pretty and not give me shit when I come home from work. We feel like that's all we need, but sometimes we're even lying to ourselves on that front, right? We all know it's not that easy, right? That may be the case for a couple of months or a couple of years where it's just look cute and don't give me shit, we'll be all right. But we assume that that's all we need, right? We assume that we are that all we need out of women is just for them to be pretty and for them not to give us stress. So look good, give me sex when I want it, and don't give me stress, and we'll be okay. All right, but it doesn't work that way. Sometimes as being a black dude, okay, your life will always be filled with stress. That's what it means to be black, right? The outside world isn't designed for you to do well. So there's always going to be issues that you have to have. And to be real with you, a lot of the times, right, a lot of men end up cheating and dipping out on their wives because there's always that woman out there who understands them better. And there's that woman out there that's giving them something more than they thought they needed. Right, so you may get with the chick who, right, was cute, right, was willing to cook for you and all the other good stuff, but you're on a business meeting and you meet some other chick, who is more equal to you in terms of profession and intellect, and she's opened up your eyes to so much more. She's helping you deal with problems that you felt women couldn't help you with, in terms of dealing with the stresses of being a black man in America, right? It's funny, your life is not that stressful if you're fitting into the stereotype, right? If you're doing everything America wants you to do, you're chilling, right? But the second you break it and you're trying to do something different, your life is stressful. We all see it, right? I just got done talking to my uncle last night who's 47. He's still stressed out, right? Simply because of the nature of his job, right? He's a partner of an architectural firm, and what he does is just secure contracts here and there, and he has to work double time because a lot of the times securing those contracts is real informal. It's those golf course deals, those gentleman agreements. And him being a black man in a world filled with rich upper echelon white people, he has to do double, right? And a lot of his relationships and marriages have failed because the woman he was with couldn't help him deal with that. I can guarantee if my uncle had a chick who could understand what he was going through, give him help on that front, let him know what he can do, and just be that person that he can go to and talk to, he would probably still be married. But my uncle made the mistake of assuming that, yo, I'm rich, I got money, all I need for you to do is cook, clean, and that's it. Right? And that's the mistake that we make. So at the end of the day, even when we're in our prime and we have, multiple women available to us, you need more than looks, good sex, and a woman that's not going to give you stress. If she can't help you deal with the issues that you're going through, right, as a black dude just trying to make it, because they don't go away, right, there's going to be issues, and there's always going to be that chick that's going to, give you that side that you didn't think you needed. And that will always open up the door for you to, I don't want to say cheat, but have one of those intellectual and emotional affairs where you're connected to another woman, because those can, also break a marriage. You don't necessarily have to physically cheat on somebody, but you can disconnect with somebody intellectually and spiritually. And, that's what happens. That's what happens. And we look like the bad guy, and the woman comes out looking like she's the victor, but that's not really what's going on. So anyways, hopefully, that made sense to you and I wasn't everywhere. I tried to keep it, on center, but hey, I don't do this professionally. So you guys, let me know how you feel. Give me your feedback. God bless.